Wolves versus Spurs in the UEFA Cup final. The two captains, Alan Mullery of Spurs on the left, Jim McCalliagh of Wolves, looks as if he's about to call and decide which way he's going to play, and the teams are going to change ends. This is the first leg of the UEFA Cup final, and two English clubs through to the final out of the 64 that started. Well, now tonight's team news. Jim McCalliagh, in fact the Wolves captain, was the only Wolves doubt. He passed a test this afternoon, not the normal fitness test. In fact, he's had blurred vision, is still complaining of it slightly, but Bill McGarry, the manager, decided to risk playing him. The Spurs news, they are, as announced earlier in the day, captained by Alan Mullery, who was dropped from the England squad for the second West German match today. The referee, Bakramov of Russia, a famous figure in this country. In 1966 in the World Cup final, when Martin Peters played, who he's talking to now, Bakramov was the Russian linesman who gave the disputed Jeff Hurst goal when it ricocheted off the bar. He's consulted by the referee. Now a referee in his own right, of course, in a big match, and the two linesmen are both Russians as well. That's Knowles for Spurs. Chivers, Mullery, Peters, Gilzine, Mullery, Knowles to Perryman. Kinnear to number 6, Beale. Number 4, winning it for Wolves, Danny Hegan. In space, Mullery, nobody found him, and the wet pitch, the ball skidded off it, but that was dangerous because nobody had come up with Mullery to mark him. It's been very, very wet all day, and the pitch is slippery. Chivers. Taylor. That was the flat variety of Chivers' long throw. This time the higher one. Gilzine. Hibbert. Richards. Knowles. Cyril Knowles. Hibbert for Wolves. Very quickly laid back by Hegan. Number 10, Peters. It's Coates. Number 2 for Wolves, Bernard Shaw. Peters. It's Chivers. Peters. Chivers. Good tackle by Shaw. Hibbert. Richards. Knowles. Well, he let it on for Dugan, and Beale, as ever, covering at the back. Munro. Perryman to Gilzine, number 4, Mullery. Cut out by Hegan. Hibbert. Richards. Peters looking for the unmarked player. It's Gilzine. Peters. Hibbert. Hegan. Gilzine. McCalliagh. Dugan herring for the far post. Beale. Mullery. It's Munro to number 2, Shaw. Richards. Knowles. Won by McCall, now England. Mike England, the Welsh international. Mallory. Coates. Chivers. Coates. Whistle's gone. A kick about 5 yards outside the penalty area. Exactly 5 minutes of the first half gone. No score. Number 8 Perryman, 10 Peters, 9 Chivers. 4 in the wall. The goalkeeper with a clear view round the right-hand side of the wall. And Chivers almost found that absolutely right. That was a tremendous effort by Martin Chivers. The goalkeeper was covered on that side. He was bent round the wall and he was really swinging right in the top corner of the upright. Fine play by Chivers. Knowles. Now Dugan. Wexler. A bit of pushing going on. The claim was that Gilzean was backing on, but the offence given the other way. Cyril Knowles to take the kick. Oh, Chivers stole into space. That is twice in the first 8 minutes a Tottenham player has found space. Well taken by Knowles from a perfectly clear position. Good run by Chivers to lose the marking player, but a lack of concentration by the Wolves defender. It's England. Shaw. Peters to Gilzean. Coates, number 11. In the way again, Shaw. Appeal for hands not given. Perryman. Peters. Hibbert. And a foul given. Peters the offender. Frank Monroe has scored 2 important goals in each leg of the semi-finals against Ferencváros for Wolves. Good jump by Dugan. It's Perryman to Peters. Coates. They waved on. And Coates clearly fouled by Shaw. The referee is booking him. He just wanted the number, and in fact Shaw's number 2 goes in the book. 10 minutes gone, no score. Knowles. Hegan couldn't grow enough. Chivers. Coates. Good job, that was blocked. Now Hibbert. Cheeky ball, but well played. Taylor. Kinnear to number 4, Mallory. Gilzean. Peters. Monroe. Dugan against an old rival there in Mike England. Derek Dugan, chairman at the moment of the Professional Footballers Association. Phil Beale. Hegan, number 4, already very much involved in the midfield. Shaw, he measured that. England got it. The first corner of the match then to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Hibbert has gone across to take it. And he's played it quickly to Taylor. Jerry Taylor came up from a deep position. Appeared to be some pushing, but Chivers got it. Mullery. Peters. Chivers, beaten by McCall. This is Dugan. Wagstaff. Filling the space, Monroe. To Hibbert, number 8. Good early ball. No, it just wasn't pulled back far enough. Ken Hibbert obviously annoyed with himself. Just a little bit too near the goalkeeper, a little too far ahead of the forwards. Chivers, Mullery. Wagstaff beaten by Mullery. Coates. Shaw. Wolves ball. Kinnear, Richards, Wagstaff, Dugan, and England covering. Dugan then, full of intelligence, moved from the far post to the near post, and the ball played to him, but England covering with him. And Bernard Shaw's got a problem. The referee wants Shaw on his feet. And reluctant applause for the referee from some spectators. Taylor. And some pushing unfairly. A free kick to Wolves. Dugan made a run then, England went with him, they're together, Dugan won it. That was a good ball for Dugan to win, and Jennings did well under pressure. It's one of those awkward situations, but a really good jump by Derek Dugan. Skilzine, Hegan, Monroe, Perryman, Knowles, Jennings. Hagan, or rather Shaw. Chivers. Mullery. Perryman. Peters. Perryman. Peters. Coates. Perryman. Squire is Mullery. Beaten by Hagan. And a chance for a quick attack. They've got 3 against 3. It's Wagstaff. The defence streaming back. And the whistle has gone. A free kick outside the penalty area. Wide on the left. Wagstaff to take the kick. Beale, Taylor, who called for it. Hibbert. Chivers, Mullery, Perryman, McCall, Taylor, Richards going wide. Ball running away very fast on this wet pitch. Mullery must be desperately disappointed to be left out of the England side. I think Sim Neely played on Wednesday night because at one stage, on rather Saturday night, at one stage he was warming up to come on. England in the way, Hibbert. Exactly halfway through this first half, the first leg of the UEFA Cup final, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Spurs 0. Peters, Perryman. England. Calling for the goalkeeper to come. It's Taylor. Kinnear, Coates, under pressure from Taylor. Unfair pressure, a free kick. So Joe Kinnear. Monroe, Richards, this is Dugan, trying to give Beale a chasing, and he got round, he got the corner. Derek Dugan now the wrong side of 30, quick enough to challenge Beale. Awkward for Beale to turn on that wet ground. It was David Wagstaff, and Monroe has been pulled up for it. Spurs players streaming back upfield. Taylor, Dugan, Richards, McCalliog, Egan, there's Hibbert, Beale, Hibbert quickly in, Richards, Peters, Coates for Spurs. Needs some help. Only Chivers in front of him. Now Gilzine. Peters. Kinnear to Peters. Goal kick. Monroe to take the kick, pushing by England. Taylor. Dugan and England, and a free kick. England penalised again. Wagstaff. A lot of movement in the penalty area, and Wagstaff calming it down, saying, let's start again. Peters. Hagen. Spurs ball. Tottenham supporters in full voice in the background. Thousands have made the trip from White Hart Lane and from the London area. Gilzine. Perryman. Mallory. McCallion. Hibbert. McCallion. Wolves throw. Ken Hibbert. Dugan. Got in a tangle. Spurs throw. Gilzine. England. Gilzine. Danny Hegan, number 4. Hibbert. Another Wolves throw. Wolves boys confuse themselves. Markey's close, he's wanting movement. Shaw. Hibbert. Kinnear. Peters. Gilzine. Free kick. Knowles. Wagstaff. Hibbert. Good recovery. England. Knowles. Mallory. Good ball. Beale. Gilzine. "30 minutes gone of this first half. Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Beale. Perryman. Taylor for Wolves. McCallion. When the ball runs away at the edge of the pitches, with it being so wet, it seems to skid off at a faster pace. It's very difficult to control. Knowles. Monroe was the unlucky player. Martin Chivers number 9. Peters number 10. Coates in space. Hands given. The ball spun up, but he controlled it. Shaw waiting for players to make ground. Kinnear. Coates. Gilzine. To Peters. Hagan beat him. It's Chivers with the throw. England, he'd stolen up. Hibbett. Wagstaff. Hands. Free kick. 2 Wolverhampton ones. Wolves assembling a bit of firepower up front. Good run by McCalliog. And a good cross. Just a fraction too high for Dugan. McCalliog suffering from that blurred vision earlier today. Not really been terribly involved in the match so far, but that showed his potential. Gilzine. Number 6 for Wolves, McCall. Beale. McCall again. Good jump by England. Aerial battle with England and Dugan, one of the features. But that was judged to be an unfair jump. He certainly got up very high and the referees penalised him. Wagstaff. Taylor. Chivers. McCall. Beale. Peters. England. Hibbett. Knowles for Spurs. Big kick by Jennings. Hagan. Shaw to number 8, Hibbett. Richards. Shaw. England. Richards. Wagstaff. Bales was the last spot. There's 10 minutes of the first half left. No score. Hagan back to Shaw. And Jennings saved the corner. Hibbett. Dugan beaten by England. Beale, appeal for hands, not given. Shaw. Chivers, what a good flick. Mullery. Perryman. Same for Gilzine, but this is Munro. Peters backing up. Gilzine number 7 with Shaw. Goal kick. Richards. Goalkeeper yelling for it. And that's a shot by Hegan. And how about that? A real touch of the Pelés about that. Danny Hegan in tremendous form at the moment. No wonder the crowd applauded. The goalkeeper off the line, just inside the half, and what a shot it was. Jennings sprinted to get back, and even then it was a good save. Footballing intelligence by Danny Hegan. That was Perryman. Hegan. And Munro just offside. Skilsey. Hegan. Munro. Perryman. Knowles. Jennings. Gilsey. Munro. Beale. Chivers. This is Hegan. Richards. Oh, that's awkward. And Jennings was quick to spot how awkward it was. He came off the line like a sprinter. Beale. Munro. Knowles to Beale. Taylor now to number 9, Richards. Shaw linking up. Pat Jennings very assured. Peters. Chivers. McCallion. Hegan. Taylor. A couple of old friends together, both Irish internationals. Munro. Munro waving the defence up the field. England. Hit it. Hibbett with the throw. Shaw. Hibbett. Spurs with 10 players goal side of the ball. Peters. That's aimed at Chivers, who's alone up front. Hegan. Taylor for Wolves to Parks. Five minutes to half-time, no score in the UEFA Cup final first leg. Hibbett for Wolves. Forced to handle, but he was pushed by Dougal. The referee and the linesman are working wonderfully well together, in fact. The linesman was very close, the referee just looked, it was all unobtrusive, but definitely very good working relationship. McCall. Hegan. Wagster. And Wagster fouled by Kinnear, and another one goes in the book. The two number 2s are now booked, and Mr. Bakramov of Russia, even the slightest suggestion of anything hard or that's been mistimed, has acted. Wagstaff and Kinnear wait right in, caught him absolutely cleanly, didn't get through to the ball. So Kinnear joins Shaw in the referee's notebook. Mullery. Chivers. Beale. Gilzine. Peters. Wide is Mullery. Chivers. The build-up was good. The finish failing really. It seemed to spun off Chivers' foot when he'd got a fairly clear position. A Wagstaff for Wolves. Quick by Hibbert to Dugan. What a mix-up. Hegan, full of industry in midfield, full of enterprise around the goal. So that scrimmage there, where the ball might have slid anywhere or been squeezed anywhere, finally free to Hegan, ever ready to shoot. And in fact, there is the half-time whistle in this first leg of the UEFA Cup final. Wolves 0, Spurs 0, both sides showing a great deal of respect for each other. Danny Hegan really producing something to remember very much for this season, with that long shot from just inside the halfway line that really had Jennings stretching. This packed crowd hoping for goals in the second half, because these two have attacked their way to the final. Both sides unbeaten in their 10 games and reaching the final. Wolves have scored 27 against 7 and Spurs have scored 27 against 4. Wolves to kick off, and they reach the final beating Academica of Portugal, Den Haag of Holland, Carl Zeiss Jena of East Germany, Juventus of Italy and Ferencváros of Hungary. Some good sides have fallen out at the hands of Wolves. Meanwhile, Spurs too have had a fairly tough passage, an easy first round against Keflavik, then they played Nantes of France, Bucharest, UT Arad, and in the semi-final AC Milan. Hibbert for Wolves. This Shaw. Mikaliog number 7, Beale number 6. Hibbert. Dugan's waving, comes short of the near post, and he got it. Headed away by England, or rather Knowles. Number 5 for Wolves, Monroe. McCall went wide for the return. Richards. Perryman to Coates. Peters. Chivers on a run up front. Easily cut out by Monroe. In all sorts of trouble. Taylor. Knowles with Richards. Wagstaff. Long kick. Oh, trouble, Chivers. And pushing, in fact, Chivers created the position unfairly. The whistle has gone, a free kick. Dugan, good flick. Richards trying to feed off it. A misunderstanding, it's Hibbert. Dugan. Set it up for Mullery. Peters. Mallory. Both sides a little bit unsettled there in a way they hadn't been in the first half. Taylor. And both these goalkeepers kicking enormous distances. Spurs playing with a slight wind behind them now. It's Chivers who can throw it long. Gulzin's at the near post. Cut out by Taylor. Now Wagstaff. This is Hagan. Dugan. Wagstaff. Hibbert behind. Richards. Bit of the old style Wolves play there. Wolves in the old days famous for the long ball play, and that was really drill then from wing to wing to set up a position. Gilzine. Monroe for Wolves. Hagan. Taylor. Dugan. England living with him. Dugan did well. And off Cyril Noel's legs. Richards hit that. And it ricocheted off Noel's legs. It was going in. Dugan, brilliant play by Dugan to get it back. Richards right on the line, and in fact, it wasn't off the fullback legs. It looked as if it came off the goalkeeper, but they didn't know much about that. A real escape for Spurs. Short corner to Wagstaff. This is Hibbert, number 8. Headed over the bar by Beale. That ball was screaming. Beale wasn't sure Jennings was right behind him. In fact, he was covering. The goalkeeper was right behind the line of the shot, but Beale taking no chance. It's Coates. Shaw. And that's another corner. The North Bank at Molineux, behind that goal, roaring Wolves on. Wagstaff will take this. It was Knowles. Hagan. The defence pouring out. Wagstaff. Hagan. Number 8, Hibbert. Another corner. Wagstaff will take this again, 4 in quick succession. In fact, in about 2 minutes. That's Monroe. Hibbert. There's Taylor. Perryman. Chivers. 10 minutes of the second half gone. Wolves 0, Spurs 0. Hagan for Wolves. Drilled to Wagstaff. Wolves sensing that something's coming. Was Beale right in his own top corner. Monroe. Now Gilzine for Spurs. Right into trouble. Perryman. Peters to number 11, Coates. Finally beaten by Shaw. Now Richards has gone wide. Richards number 9. Taylor and Gilzine missed it, but Taylor pushed Gilzine. Mallory wants England to bring it forward to where it really happened, wants every yard to count, and the referee says that England was right in the first place. Chivers! Superbly taken. Chivers picked the ball cleanly. A kick taken by England. Watch the goalkeeper start to come. He can't get there. He has to go back. Caught in no man's land. But the credit to Chivers, a brilliant header. 1-0 to Spurs. 57 minutes gone, and just after all that Wolves pressure. Wolves throw. Wolves, after being so close to scoring, 1-0 down. Hibbert aiming at Dugan, who got it. In fact, what he got was the merest brush with England behind him. McCall, Hibbert, this is Hegan, Munro, to Shaw, Hegan, must have McCalliog, back to Hegan. All got a bit close. Chivers for Spurs. Peters. Is Beale. Mullery now to Knowles. Another enormous kick by Jennings. Gilzine. McCalliog, Shaw number 2. McCalliog. Dugan. McCalliog. Wolves push back about 10 yards. And on the south bank, the blue and white scars of Tottenham heralded that 1-0 lead. Goal kick. ...15 minutes of the second half gone. Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Spurs 1. That's the first leg of the UEFA Cup final. Coates for Spurs. Free kick just outside the penalty area. Injured player was Taylor. Or as Hegan, it was Taylor who lost possession in the first place, and Hegan who was making the recovering tackle. Coates creating the trouble. That was the foul, and in fact Hegan all right now. The kick taken, Chivers, and Chivers again coming across the line of the defence. Dugan. Hibbett. Beale. Beale keeping it simple. Dugan. McCalliog. Richards. Just squeezed the shot in. Coates for Spurs. Good tackle by the ref. It was clearly obstruction. He's having a smile about it, but Chivers for Spurs. Peters in the way, Munro. Now Shaw. That's McCalliog. Shaw. Wolves ball. Hegan. McCall. Chivers. Mullery. Chivers again. Taylor. Dugan on a run, England behind him. McCalliog. Knowles won it, now Hegan for Wolves. Linking is Taylor, number 3. Spurs with a lot of defenders back. Hegan. Shaw. 20 minutes to go. Wolves 0, Spurs 1. Hibbett. Shaw, number 2. Shaw really sticking at it. Hibbett. Hegan. McCalliog. Richards. Mullery hooked it away. Hibbett in the way, Mullery. And Mullery penalised. He didn't like it. It struck him rather than deliberate handling. So a free kick to Wolves just outside the box. Quickly taken. Hegan. McCalliog. It's 1 each. And the Spurs players caught absolutely spectating. There was much a part of that as the spectators in the stand. Hegan's quick thinking laid it wide to McCalliog. The defenders hadn't covered. The shot too powerful for Jennings, and Spurs played totally then for standing still and not taking up defensive positions. 1 each. Listen to the Molineux crowd. Free kick to Wolves. McCall placing it for Taylor. And suddenly the night full of Wolverhampton noises. Peters. A Shaw for Wolves. Hibbett to Hagan. Shaw, number 2. Dugan. Those flicks of his, if they go spare, are dangerous. Coates. McCall going back to cover. And Bill Nicholson down on the track side has come down from the box. He's talking to Eddie Bailey, and Spurs have got a sub warming up. John Pratt, and that's Eddie Bailey with him. But Bill Nick clearly came out of the director's box then with some instructions. A corner now to Wolves. And John Pratt getting a lot of instruction down there before he goes on. He can't get on before the corner's taken. Shaw. And now there's a chance for Pratt to go on, but again called back to talk to Bill Nicholson. And the referee's seen him. And Gilzean is usually the player who leaves. But it's not this time. It's Rolf Coates being called off. So with 17 minutes left for play, Pratt, a good, strong and hard midfield player, taking over from Coates. McCall, Monroe, Shaw. Richards. Hegan. Good cross. England gave away the corner. He was very positive then, Mike England, in dominating Derek Dougan. So another corner to Wolves. Knowles. Shaw. Wagstaff. Pratt. Was Gilzean knocking it away? Hibbett. Wagstaff. Mallory number 4. Hibbett. Dougan. Together as they have been from the start. England in the white shirt, Derek Dougan. Taylor for Wolves. Peters. Wolves really driving forward. They're posing all the problems at the moment. That's for Richards. Beale. Ball keeps coming straight back at this Spurs defence. It's Dougan and Gilzean. Gilzean carefully not that wide of the goal itself. There are 10 minutes to go. This is the first leg of the UEFA Cup final. Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Spurs 1. Whistle's gone. Free kick. England penalised. Kick got to be taken from the right place. Egan, the architect of so many Wolves moves. But Monroe really drove that, and Jennings' reactions tremendously quick, was right behind it, body and everything. Gilzean. Five minutes for play. Or rather 9 minutes left for play. Number 9, Richards. Deflection by Pratt, and Jennings is earning his money tonight. What a good goalkeeper Pat Jennings is. Hegan. Wolves really powering forward. Hibbett. The block was by Perryman, and it's a corner. $11 corners now to Wolves. And in fact, it's not been given as a corner. One of the Wolves players penalised, so a free kick. They've been offside. Ball is 6. Taylor. Calliope, the ball out. John Pratt. This is Alan Mullery. Chivers. Bilzine. Trying to win the corner in that corner. And he's got a throw. Seven minutes remain. Mike England's come up for the Chivers long throw. As Dugan had come back with him. England. England won the ball unfairly, so a free kick. Handled it. Egan once more. This time Chivers' goal side of the ball. Monroe. Dugan. So close. Through so many legs on the way. Dugan, who's knocked in 9 already in this competition. Egan with the kick. Beale got the back header. Pushed wide by Monroe. Dugan right through that crowd of players. Nobody touched it. And it just needed a flick. Chivers, and the whistle's gone, he was pushed. Knowles wants the kick. Mike England's come out of a defensive position but not been seen. Bilzine. Hibbett on a long run as Richards down the centre. It's aimed for him to chase, but overhit. England. Mullery. Taylor for Wolves. Wagstaff. Taylor. Egan. Perryman. Beale. Four minutes left. Wolverhampton 1, Spurs 1, Spurs 1. Peters. Free kick quickly taken. McCalliog. Egan. Hibbett couldn't save it. Bilzine to Peters. Spun well. Richards. Beale tackling back and Knowles covering him. Chivers. Chivers again. Bilzine spreading out square. What a shot! Kick that one out. Chivers second tonight after Spurs had been pushed back into defence, and it takes a player like Chivers to turn a situation from that into that and a Spurs lead. Parks beaten by the sheer speed and surprise of the shot. Two brilliant goals by Martin Chivers tonight, bringing his total in the competition to 8, and Spurs to a 2-1 lead with just over 2 minutes left. And Chivers again. He's won the throw. Chivers' sheer enterprise has swung this match. Big throw by Parks, now Dugan. It's Perryman. Short of Hibbett. Wagstaff. Pratt for Spurs. 30 seconds left. Just a little bit of injury time, and Richards for Wolves. Hibbett. Egan square. Taylor. Dugan. And Jennings, his whole body screening it. Playing what injury time there is now, and there's the whistle. Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Spurs 2. The Spurs players full of smiles as they leave the pitch. Chivers 2, and no wonder he's being mobbed. Eddie Bailey, the first to congratulate the coach, and those were 2 goals to remember by Chivers, especially the second. And they both came really after spells of Wolverhampton pressure. The Wolves goal scored by McCalliog, so they go into the second leg in 2 weeks' time. Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Spurs 2.